All right, ladies and gentlemen. Today you're going to be finishing up your career research resume building. Make sure that you go in. You should be able to log in and authorize. Simply click authorize to be able to authorize those documents to be seen. Once you've done that, you'll be able to see the samples and also these lovely little boxes here. If you click on that, it will take you to that document and be able to see it in another window or edit it as a Google document and save it as your own. With that, after you're done with your resume, you're going to click in back here, go to the next, and you're going to find a job. And here, you're going to create a new document. You can highlight, copy, and paste this into it. I would take and make this a landscape view if you want. So that you can see it better, but this is where you will fill in all of your information. Now you just simply, with the job of your choice, the career that you were going to choose, open up. Indeed is a great place to start. Let's say I want to be a music therapist. And we can look, this is just North Salt Lake, let's just say Utah. Then I can click on a job, and over here on the right, it's going to give me information about that job that I'm going to need to fill in. It doesn't always give the benefits or the starting pay, but then you can just start searching, like recreation therapist, starting pay. Salary for Utah. And it's going to give me the average recreational therapist job for Utah, which is about $42,000 to $63,000 that I can fill into my document here. So I can fill in all of this information. If it doesn't have the benefits, so let's go back here to our music therapist that's looking for Salt Lake Behavioral Health. Benefits, Salt Lake Behavioral Health. And you can, oops, that's not going to do that. It's got reviews, it'll give you the benefits, it'll give you some information about people, what they think about it, things like that, salaries, photos, etc. So you can just Google search a lot of information for these jobs to be able to do this. Potential advancement means, is there places for you to be able to advance, get raises, move up in your career or not? Or are you stuck where you're at and you're going to be looking for a new job? If you're already the CEO, that might not be, no, there's no room for advancement. And you're simply just going to fill this in and make that work. Once you're done with that, you're going to come down here and you're going to look at the first place that you were looking at. Could be Utah, could be somewhere else. That's perfectly okay. And you're going to find this information for this document here and just put it underneath your Google Doc document here. You're just going to put it underneath it and add it to it. And you click on this link right here. Maybe. And that's going to take you to So you put in your city that you're starting out at. So I looked up Utah, just what it would be for groceries by Google searching all these things. And then you're going to find 5 other places to live. If it's still here in Utah, try to find other cities. If you didn't look up another job from out of state or somewhere else, just look up where else could I live and what would it be. So let's say all my stuff was here in Utah. So I'm going to start out with Utah. And I'm going to say Salt Lake City area. I could do Utah and Cedar City. And it's going to give me the difference between those two. And then I can come over here and just fill in on my Google document that information that's asking for here. Groceries, housing, utilities, transportation, and healthcare. It gives me all of that right there. How much it's going to be. All right. Once you're done filling out that for the different places to live, you're going to look at which is the crest. You're going to answer these questions at the end of your Google document. So we go back to our document. And just at the bottom of it, and I'm going to fill in my cost of living information and then answer the questions. This will help you with being able to understand that, yes, you might be making a whole lot of money elsewhere, like New York City, you might be making a lot more money. But when you start looking at what it costs to live there and how much more, it may be making less than if you were living in Utah. And so looking at the opportunity costs and how much it costs versus how much you make is an important thing to be able to look at. So I would be looking at things and places you want to live and the jobs you want to have so you can have this information for yourself as you move forward in your life and already be looking at these things so you can start making good decisions. If this isn't coming up for you, simply click on this cost of living worksheet and you can download it and bring it up. Any questions, come up and ask me. Otherwise, here you go, guys.